All right, so again, the lab today is not super exciting. There's not a ton to it, but it does show a good point about the relationship between force and mass and acceleration. It kind of helps you see that, hopefully, and what that looks like on a graph. So y'all will be needing to go back to graphical analysis. So y'all all know and love that by now, I'm sure. So we will be going to that. And there are a few questions, I believe, at the bottom that you will need to answer. Little few questions down here at the bottom that you'll need to go through. So they're not terribly complicated, but it does add a little bit of work to it. So it's not just straight doing the lab. There's a little bit of extra once you get done with that. In addition, we have, this shouldn't take a ton of time, all right? So what I want to make sure that we also get done today is make sure y'all get those problems from Tuesday turned in. And if you didn't do the thing from Monday yet, make sure you get it turned in, okay? So use this as the lab itself should be quick, easy, and then we should be able to work on that other stuff that you maybe didn't get to earlier this week, okay? Everybody enjoy their Wednesday off? It was nice. Okay. How was the video that make you watch? Was it short?
It was like a minute and a half for us.
It was a minute and a half. Are you senior?
Yeah.
Yeah. I figured it'd be pretty good. Pretty short. But what was the assignment? Did you just?
They just told us to. They basically informed us how to request a transcript, how to use Naviance, and told us to submit some applications, all of which I've done.
Okay. Well, there you go. Okay. So we are doing a lab today. So if y'all wouldn't mind, there are 6 lab stations. If y'all could go back in the back. Now, the lab is fairly simple. I'm just going to kind of demonstrate real quick what we're doing. And then I'm just going to do the lab with y'all real fast. So really, this is all you're doing. So you've got a scale here. The scale reads in newtons. So you're going to read the inside of the scale, okay? So we're going to read the inside of the scale. And then all you're going to do is grab a mass. I'm going to grab the 500 so you can see it move as much as possible. And you'll see it go around. And all you'll do is read how many newtons it says, okay? Keep in mind these scales are not super perfect. So if it doesn't read exactly what it's supposed to, then that's okay. One thing to be aware of, to look for, is if this is zeroed out to begin with. If it's not, all you gotta do is kind of twist it around a little bit to get it onto 0. And then you'll just pick this up and measure the force, okay? You should notice a pattern fairly early on, okay? And that's fine, but just keep going and measure the force. And then we'll graph it and do the rest of it, okay? Questions, concerns, thoughts? Okay. As a reminder, if anybody needs to do the retest for the acceleration test, you need to let me know. Come in the mornings, come in during deer time or something like that, and I'll be happy to give it to you. All right? All right, come on back, and let's get going. Okay, I'm going to do this with y'all real fast. Okay, so I've got it zeroed out. Y'all are welcome to do it again if you want to. Again, super exciting. All right, 100 grams. What does it read? Reading the brown side.
Like 1.45. 1.5.
All right, hang on one second. There we go. Yeah, let's call it 1.2, 3.
Oh yeah.
1.3. 1.3. Okay, so we're at 1.3 down. All right. 200 grams. I think it's off by about 3. Here. See, every time it comes back, it's coming back to 3. So let's just subtract 0.3 from it. All right.
So it should be at about 2.
2-ish. All right, so then we got to do 300, so I'm just going to take 200 and put it on. So again, that would be, what would that be?
About 3.
3-ish.
So we got 1, 2, 3.
Again, I told you this was super exciting,
Yeah.
all right? 400. 4-ish. Anybody want to take a guess at what the pattern is?
Yeah.
All right. 500. Yeah. 600.
We don't have
Just
600.
let y'all. Oh, y'all don't have 600.
We don't have 3 or 600.
Oh, whatever. There you go. So,
Oh,
My
we
bad.
go 1, 2, 4. So what's
all
that
right.
now?
So this would be 600. So what do y'all need to go next?
We go from 2 to 4 to 5 to 7.
Okay, so yeah, you're gonna assume you know what happens, Jake. All right, so then we go to 7. Sure enough, read 7.
Yeah.
And then what's the last one? And then 900.
9,000.
Okay, so 9,900, 9, and then finally we could put the full kilogram on there. And then boom. Okay, well, that kind of goes all the way around, but it's B10.
Yeah. All right, so we go 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 9,
Yeah,
10.
yeah. So super complicated lab.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, so just so y'all at home are aware, this is the. Oh, that's upside down. Hang on. These are the numbers, and of course there's a glare. There you go. Those are the numbers. Very difficult lab. All right. So what you'll need to do now is go into graphical analysis and put that information into graphical analysis with the mass on the y-axis.
Mass on the y-axis.
Yeah, mass on the y-axis. Okay.
We don't start with 0, right?
You don't have to start with 0, 0 this time. This one should be pretty straightforward. All right.